My grandfather was a farmer, a simple man. He always made sure I was taken care of. On the weekends, we'd venture into the city to sell the animals we raised on our farm. My father, who was a gambler, had left some time ago. Leaving some debts unpaid, he had made many enemies. They intended on getting paid somehow.
Hello, youngling. Hope you weren't hurt. Stand up, clean yourself off.
Grandfather was at a disadvantage. Although he was still strong as a bull, even one at the top of its game would not fare well against these kinds of odds. But luckily, his greatest strength was his foresight.
Unfortunately, it's unavoidable. With the boy's mother no longer on this plane and no other family to mention, I need a retainer for the lad. If and only if my demise should come. Pay no heed to my status, for your priority will be Kenji.
Some might say that this is unjust, that you were dealt an unfair hand. But if you knew the way, you'd know that this is proper. Today, your grandchild will learn this lesson. He will hold this day as the most important of his life. Can't you even hold an old peasant down for a minute? The daimyo will not be pleased with my report.
Boss, what do we do with the kid?
Let the child go to his grandfather. With the grandfather dead, there's no use leaving loose ends. One day he'll come back for vengeance. He seems to miss his grandfather. Reunite them.
I am the child's retainer. I have no quarrel with you or your lord. You may walk away from this, but the child leaves with me.
State your name, Ronin. Who hired you for this?
None of that is relevant. What is, though, is that if you want to walk away from this with your lives, you'll do so at this instant.
You think that's impressive? Let me show you how to grab a bull by its horns. Well done, soldier. But you best to know that those were the worst men in my platoon, and no one will mourn them. Just like no one will mourn the child when I kill him after you.
Although I was mourning the passing of my grandfather, I knew I had just witnessed something divine.
I'm Oishi. I'm your retainer.
And that was the day that everything changed.